Hi all, Jessie B. Scrapbook came back with another process video, and I am doing this picture of this beautiful rainbow we seen when we were out hunting, and this is for the 4x6 4x6 photos only class that I'm taking, and this week is week 5, and it's all about the hexagons. So this sketch had, I'm just going to do the one page variation of it, and the whole sketch, all of them had these little tiny hexagons, and a whole bunch of them um, either on two different spots or like going up one side of um, the photo. And so I am picking out colors from my photo, and so I'm doing the blues and the yellows and a little bit of orange, and I'm just cutting out a whole bunch, or punching out a whole bunch of these hexagons. I have my little plastic sheet here that works great for cutting off that glare from my camera, so I'm going to lay that over top of the photo. So if that's what if you're wondering what that plastic is over top of it, I'm just trying to cut the glare down for you guys. And now I'm just going to add these hexagons just up this right side of the photograph. And I'm not using as many hexagons as are in the sketch, because I don't want to overpower this photograph, because it's not a very busy photograph at all, and I think if I put too much hexagons in it, it'd be a little too busy, but it was looking a little too plain too. So I grabbed this piece of yellow paper. My daughter says it looks like post-it note paper because it's that same color yellow. So I'm going to put that as a strip down on the left side, and then I decided I wanted to mat my photo, so I grabbed out this daisy paper, and both of these papers and the paper from that I punched out all the hexagons all come from a paper pad that my sister found at a yard sale, and it's a really neat, really old paper pad. I think it says the date on it. I can't remember, but it's a really neat paper pad. And so I'm going to just do a really big photo mat, and then I thought it still needs a closer photo mat, like a white one or right around it. So I'm going to use this off-white scrap paper here, and it is white, but when you put it against the bright white, it has a little bit of a yellow tint to it. So I'm going to use that and get all this adhered down. This class has been a lot of fun. There's lots of major ideas that people have that are just so unique and so pretty, and it's amazing what you can come up all with the same sketch. And I think there's a couple other people doing videos on this class too, so you can go and see what everybody else is doing with these. I'm about a week behind because I think everyone is working on week 6 right now, and this is week 5. Okay, so I'm going to re-put down these hexagons, and I'm doing staggering blue and yellow, and in the rows, so it kind of puts lines of blue and yellow kind of diagonal, which is okay. I don't mind that. But I just think it kind of looks neat having them And making sure I'm not putting the same papers next to each other. But since I'm only using the two colors, we're going to have lines of the different colors of hexagons. So I'm getting them all figured out how I want them to be. And I am going to move that yellow one I just put down because it's actually in the wrong spot. I was trying to decide if I needed more hexagons, and I end up with a couple extras that I end up putting in a different spot. But they still, all these hexagons make it onto the layout. So get them all situated and figure out kind of where I want them to go. And then I'm going to turn the camera off and glue them all down and then be right back. So here they're all glued down now. And I ended up with 5 extra hexagons. So I have those off to the side there. And then I decide it's looking too plain. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. And then I remembered I had these stamps, and they're like wheat and other kinds of planted grass. And so I thought it was perfect because this is I'm not sure if it's a hay field or wheat field that we were looking at when I took this picture. And we were on a dirt road, I know that much. And the field was cut, but it was definitely a farmer's field. So I figured these bunches of grass will work perfect to give me some 2 spots of embellishment. And this is where I'm going to put 2 of my embellishment clusters. I'm going to have 2 main embellishment cluster and then 1 tiny one. And so I'm just going to use 3 of these stamps, and just using black ink and going right onto the paper. And I really do like the way it turned out. Some of these stamps are brand new, like this one here. I've never used it, so that's why I ran it on my arm first. That helps get some of the oils off of it. And those are the stamps I'm using, and then I'm going to put these hexagons down here and make a little base for those grass and weeds to grow out of, and get them all adhered down. Yeah, but this rainbow was so pretty. It was so bright, and the picture, I couldn't get it to show up quite as good as I was seeing, in person. But and then the sun was really making it hard to take a picture because of the shadows. But we got it figured out, and I love the way it turned out. So here I went through one of my sticker books, actually 2 of them. One of them was Maggie Holmes, and then the other one was a Happy Planner. And I'm just picking out, I have I have a bird and a rabbit done in, I think it's the black ink. And then anything that had blue or yellow that I thought would work, I'm putting them down. I have a ticket, hearts, I think 3 different hearts, and a star, and then the title up there, that black sticker says today was magic, I think. And then I end up adding, I guess that was all the main stickers. I think there's a little thunderbolt or lightning bolt. And then I'm coming in with my puffy paints. I'm going to add yellow and blue puffy paints. And so I'm going to put quite a bit up at the top cluster, some at the bottom, and then just a couple dots at the middle cluster at the bottom of the picture. And that's it. That's all I'm going to do to this layout. I think it turned out really cute. here are the close-ups. My daughter kept telling me, it looks a little plain, Mom, but I couldn't think of anything else to add, and I really like the plainness, I guess, of it, the flatness. It's very flat, and I think that's what she was talking about. But I really, really like how it turned out. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.